Dogecoin just flashed what is perhaps the best signal we can possibly see for it. As you come into the live, take a second to press that like button. 1 like equals 1 new individual coming into live. It works every single time, most of the time. So go ahead and give it a press and see what happens. Check the views, press the button and see will 1 person join right after you press the button. And the answer is yes, you'll see it. It's pretty incredible how that works. But as we take a look at this right here, I'm showing you something called the RSI. Now, if you don't know what that is, basically this is an example of it. This is not the current live chart. I'm about to show you that next. First, I'm going to go ahead and explain this for anyone who's new, or if maybe you just have never heard of this. The RSI basically shows when we see a lot of green candles within a short period of time, the RSI continues to track upwards. If it's over 70%, that means we have seen enough green candles within a short period of time to cause it to be what is quote unquote considered overbought. If we see a lot of red candles in a row, then it causes the RSI to go down under 30%, which is considered oversold. And so this oftentimes is used as an indication of when to buy or sell, but it can actually be flipped in the exact opposite direction when you're looking at a first one out of a long period of time. And let me go ahead and show you what I mean by this. This is absolutely massive. Yes, you're welcome to press the like button. 1 like equals 1 new individual. Come into live, give it a try, press the button, and see what happens next. It works every single time. Just press it and look at the views and see if 1 new person comes in right after you press it. It will happen. Hey Matt, blast off baby, says the Lemonade. Dogecoin, Bitcoin, by the way, performing well this month. Bitcoin now back up to 23K, and I told you over and over again. That's hard to say. It's like a tongue twister when you say that many times in a row. But I told you a bunch of times that when it comes to Bitcoin, it's not going to go below 21K for much longer than it has been. It's going to always go below 21K for a little bit, then bounce back up, and now already back up to 23K, showing you that it is hovering around the 21K mark, going below it, above it, below it, above it. But this is the important thing to look at here. The RSI now shows Dogecoin and Bitcoin and their crypto market in a position where they're actually above the 70% mark, around at 90% here. And you can see, so when we have seen in the past, over the last few years, when it just hits 70, like right there, can you see? Oh, I guess you can't see my mouse, unfortunately. That I should, let me see if I can fix that here. Yeah, the way to do it is, so I have to go to video capture device, create new, and then give me a second here. I'm gonna go ahead and do it so you can see my mouse. You should be able to see it. That's unfortunate. But basically, you can see if you look toward the bottom of your screen and you see, oh, you know what I can do? Here's an idea. I have an idea. Yep, that's okay. So there we go. We need to go to the settings there because yeah, I just came to my property here, my beach. I came to my beach house, and so I'm still trying to set this up in the right way, which is not always super easy because it takes time, of course. But you can see right there, if you look at the trend line over the period of time between 2021 and 2022, it bounced above 70%. I see since May of 2021, 1, 2, 3 times. Each of those 3 times, it did not go back up all the way to around 90%. Each of those 3 times, it just stayed around 70 to 80 in that range at the top there, and then of course fell right back down afterwards. But what's interesting here is this is the first time that we have seen Bitcoin and Dogecoin going up above a 90 or around to a 90 on the RSI since 2021. First of all, that was part of it. When we saw that major spike, you can see as it goes up, if you look at the 2021 right there, as it goes up right after that, you see that one point where it goes up to around 90%, that top point. Then right after that, you see a huge spike for the crypto market. Then if you look back at number 1 here on the screen, you can see again, it went up above 90%. It actually did it 3 times. But you can see the first one there, that one was right at the beginning of the massive bull market. So if we look at all the historic indications here, it suggests that we are heavily in bull market territory soon here. And that's obviously extremely difficult for it to ever go to 90% because it hardly ever happens. We're there right now. Absolutely massive, and it should not be understated whatsoever exactly what that means. But I do think that we should undeniably be very optimistic in the market right now. You should be buying Dogecoin and Bitcoin even more so than you have been before, because this is the time when we're going to see it not just catching up, but hopefully going well above where we saw last time. And as we continue to also watch that, we also have another important thing to look at here, which is sentiment. Sentiment, as we like to call it in the meme community, but you can see the sentiment is also at a pretty high point here. Sentiment has reached well above the marks that we have seen over its history. If you look here, July 2022, October and / November 2021, we see a number of euphoria moments. Right now, Bitcoin is massively more optimistic when it comes to what people are expecting than the price is currently suggesting. So that's two different metrics here. This one being the way more important one that suggests that we are about to see a big spike for the crypto market. We have not once again seen this in over a year. It's been like 2 years, close to, like almost exactly 2 years actually, since we saw it. Absolutely massive. And on top of that, we also have this. Cryptocurrencies finally breaking out of the mold of the stock market. Thank freaking gosh. As we have, that sounded weird. I was going to say thank God, but that sounded, I don't know, for some reason that sounded bad in my head. So I just said gosh, but then that also sounded weird. So I was either going to sound, once I had started that sentence, I was either going to sound weird or bad. I had to pick between the two of them. I decided to go with weird over bad, but whatever. Maybe that's dumb. Who cares? Bitcoin was higher by around 12%. It went up that much in the last week. If the Ether gone up 14%. So we're seeing the crypto market doing way better than the stock market right now. S&P 500 in that same period was down 0.9%. Dow Jones Industrial Average down 2.9%. So we saw the crypto market not only going up, but going up in the face of the stock market going down. Always good to see that. Sorry, stock market. I like you too, but I don't love you. I love the crypto market. It's way more fun. Way more money can be made in the crypto market in a way shorter period of time. So that's why I'm definitely a fan of it. We also have this coming out, which shows a breakdown of exactly who has been investing in Twitter. You may be curious. So we saw the Qatar Investment Authority investing $375 million. The Prince, who is, you probably recognize him from UAE, Bin Talal Sawad Al Sawad is $2 billion invested. That's a heck of a large amount. He invested Binance $500 million. That's interesting, right? That's also kind of a big deal because Binance is going to undeniably incorporate cryptocurrency into the crypto market very shortly here. Andreessen Horowitz, $400 million. That one was a little bit surprising to me. Sequoia Capital, $800 million. Then this one I happen to like a lot. Larry Ellison, who is one of the most based billionaires out there. He's very level-headed. He likes memes. He's a funny guy. I like Larry Ellison. I think he absolutely deserves a spot within Twitter as someone who helped to fund it. So he part of the funding. Even Jack Dorsey shockingly gave $1 billion. So if we look down this list, you see a lot of huge names. Even banks had to play a role. $13 billion from Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, Barclays. Huge banks and investors and groups are playing a role in betting on the future for Elon Musk and Twitter. They want to be part of it. They want to make the connection with Elon, and they're certainly doing that. Notably, Sam Bankman-Fried is not there, even though he did try to get on it. Of course, he didn't have the funds actually to do it, so I don't know exactly what he was thinking, but he did actually talk to Elon Musk and try to get on board. He really wanted to. Elon Musk, his BS detector rightfully went off, and he decided not to do that. Smart move by Elon Musk. He certainly, I believe, made the smart move there. He shouldn't have done it, and he didn't. Good job, Elon. You knew better. Exactly. If it continues and continues to compile, Elon Musk also making some tweets about the changes that we're going to see on Twitter. There's a lot of them coming. You can see on January 20th, he posted one fraction of the changes, but there's many more. Fiery, but mostly... Oh my gosh. What a meme. I probably can't even talk about that on YouTube. They'll get mad at me, but I mean, Elon Musk is just continuing to roast the media, as deserved. Fox News sucks, CNN sucks, MSNBC sucks, all of the mainstream media sucks, because what's happened is over time they've continued to get worse because they've continued to cater to more and more extreme bases because that's where the profit is. Inevitably, all media will eventually get worse if their profit is coming from these not only investment groups that are very biased on one side or the other, but also just in general, they get worse over time. You can see also this, there's a YouTuber named Fidias. He's only following 40 people. I'm honored to be one of them. He's following 42 people. I'm not sure why. I'm not even sure why he was able to make that happen this far after Elon Musk said he was going to do it, and then Musk said no, and then all this random stuff. But fortunately for us, I wanted to see him get a hug as long as everyone was on board with it. Like, if Elon Musk is like, no, I get out of here, I hate you, then okay, stop annoying him. But he wasn't like that. He was receptive to it, and that's one of the reasons why I love Elon Musk. It would be completely reasonable for him to say, go away, dude, I don't care. But instead, he actually gave him the hug, which is very nice. He even tweeted out this saying hug emoji. This because some kids at the World Cup asked him to. I mean, just what a cool story. We're definitely in a simulation, says Fidias, and he's right about that. Simulation confirmed. a simulation. Actually, I don't know. I mean, are we in a simulation? Probably not. But that I mean, some things just make it feel like that, and this is one of them. Congrats, Fidias. Can't wait to see the video. By the way, he did actually get a video of it, which he wasn't technically supposed to be allowed to do that. Then Elon Musk changed his mind. You gotta love it. You really do. Shout out to Elon there. I'll go ahead and end the video now. Hopefully you had a great Saturday with a great Sunday to come. Anyway, I'm Wallace. This is Final Stand. And you already know when I'm going to see you. That's right, in the next video. Alright, bye.